Welcome to vPerformer, a powerful and easy-to-use performance and load testing solution. vPerformer will ensure that your web application performs and scales as intended. vPerformer automates your performance and load testing process to provide timely and cost-effective deployment. A typical testing scenario involves 6 steps. Record your interactions with the application under test, edit your recorded script, test the recorded script, plan a load test, run the load test, analyze the results of the load test. Step 1. Record your interactions with the application under test. Recording is as simple as clicking on the record button and providing the URL of your web application. The web protocol groups recorded HTTP requests by web page. The HTTP protocol records each HTTP request individually. A new browser window opens and navigates to your application. All your interactions with your application will now be recorded. Let's record the process of requesting a simple auto insurance quote. You can stop recording anytime. Here is the generated graphical script. The output window at the bottom is a log of the recording steps. The active screen on the right-hand side visually represents a step on the left-hand side tree. Step 2. Edit your recorded script. Let's check the text on the last page. We will use a text checkpoint to check the text. Users can easily switch between the graphical and text representation of the script. The text representation uses JavaScript, an industry-standard programming language. Step 3. Test the recorded script. You can test your script anytime, simply with a button click. When the test finishes, vPerformer generates a replay log that shows details of the individual requests. Step 4. Plan a load test. Now that we are done testing the script, it's time to run a load test. The vPerformer console application starts up. The vPerformer console emulates a large number of virtual users accessing an application simultaneously and measures the effect of the load on application performance. The Quick Start dialog allows the user to quickly enter the typical parameters that are used to run a load test. Users that wish to run multiple groups or agents or wish to have more control over the way the job is run can use the options on the main screen itself. Step 5. Run the load test. On clicking the Start Job button, the load test will start. The load test now starts to run. Now let's look at some other data. We will now click on hits per second to see that graph in real time. We will now click on HTTP responses per second to see that graph in real time. This will give us a breakup of responses grouped by the HTTP response code in real time. We will now click on Windows to see the operating system performance characteristics in real time. This kind of data will allow us to see not just how our application is performing, but how other related components are performing. This kind of data will often allow us to identify the cause of a performance bottleneck. We will attempt to see how the percent processor time varies in real time. We will now click on the user view to see how the individual virtual users are performing. The user screen provides a live view of the virtual groups, individual virtual users, timing statistics, transaction details, errors, and other characteristics of the virtual groups during the test execution and monitoring process. The summary frame set gives an overall view of the virtual users in the project in real time. Step 5 alternative, run a cloud load test. The vPerformer console lets you instantly provision load servers on the cloud at any scale and anywhere in the world, allowing highly accurate, scalable, and affordable performance testing. You can choose locations in the cloud where machine instances with the load agent will be started. In this example, we will use the Quick Start dialog to start machine instances from 3 different regions in the United States. The vPerformer console enables you to run load tests by utilizing on-demand machine instances in the cloud. This enables you to instantly use machine instances that would be too costly and time-consuming to set up for a limited period of time. We are now ready to start the remote machine instances in the cloud. It will take a few minutes for all the machine instances to start. After these instances have started, the load test will run. The instances have now been started and the load test is ready to begin. The vPerformer Cloud solution is flexible. Dynamic provisioning of loads allows you to test against 10 or 10,000 virtual users and pay only for the time your tests are running. Step 6. Analyze the results. After the load test is over, we will view the various reports. The summary report gives the results of the load test in a tabular form. We can view the snapshots of any of the graphs. The summary report and the graph snapshots can be saved for later viewing. Thanks for choosing vPerformer. vPerformer can improve the quality of your software with superior performance and load testing. vPerformer will ensure that your applications will execute in a predictable manner when they are subjected to large loads.